And welcome to the Smit Hole. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. I'm here to introduce Smitty's Christmas Carol. Now, I just want to give you a quick backstory, what you're going to be listening to, because this is an audio production. 2019, I was doing the morning show for a radio station in Northern Michigan. And I'm like, you know what? I want to do a Christmas Carol, Smitty's Christmas Carol. I want to write it, adapt the script from the book myself, write it, produce it, direct it, have a cast of friends, family, not a lot of professional actors, but we gave it our best British accent, I'm going to tell you. So, being my first time, a couple editing hiccups in there, a couple storytelling hiccups, but I tell you, overall, I think it's pretty faithful and doggone it charming. So, again, about 30 minutes long, totally family friendly, and before we get to that, I'm doing the Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast in 2026. What, you didn't know that? Well, here you go. And then Smitty's Christmas Carol. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3Smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out.
Old Jacob Marley was dead as a doornail. Scrooge and he were partners for I don't know how many years. Died on Christmas Eve. But there it was, clear as a bell, on the sign above the old London counting house. Scrooge and Marley. And the name stayed the very same, even 7 years later. And Scrooge was a miser. Everyone knew that. Even the dogs moved out of his way when he passed. He valued money over humanity, and everyone knew that too.
Begging your pardon, sir, but might I throw another lump or two in from the coal box? It is awfully chilly in here.
You're leaving in 10 minutes, Cratchit. Perhaps write faster. Keeps your hands warmer. Ugh. Nephew.
Happy Christmas, Uncle.
Ha! Humbug.
Uncle, Christmas a humbug? You don't mean that.
I do! Merry Christmas. What's Christmas but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer. If I had my way, every idiot that goes about uttering Merry Christmas from his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly in his heart. Good afternoon, nephew.
Uncle, there are many things from which I have done good but did not profit from. But Christmas most of all. Because Christmas is the one time in the year when men open up their shut-up hearts and see the people below them as if they were fellow travelers to the grave, and not another race of creatures bound on other journeys. So, therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold in my pocket, I believe it has done me good and will do me good, and I say God bless it.
Hear, hear.
One more sound out of you, Cratchit, and you'll celebrate Christmas by losing your situation. You're a very fine speaker, sir. Very powerful. I wonder if you should go into Parliament.
Come dine with us tonight, Uncle. I only want us to be friends. Why is that so much to ask?
Nephew, keep Christmas in your way. Let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it. That's the whole point.
Then let me leave it alone then. Good afternoon.
But why?
Why did you get married when I advised against it?
Well, because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. Good afternoon.
Uncle, please, I ask nothing of you. Come dine with us.
I'll see you in hell first.
Merry Christmas anyway. And a Merry Christmas to you, Bob.
And a Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry Christmas indeed. A clerk with a wife and family, making with Merry Christmas. Ah, humbug. I said, good after... Gentlemen,
Good afternoon to you, sir. Have we the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
I'm Scrooge. Jacob Marley is dead. He died 7 years ago tonight.
Ah, I see. At this festive time of year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than needed to make some provisions for the poor and destitute who suffer greatly, especially this season. Many thousand in want of common necessities, many thousand in want of common comforts, yet none be had.
Oh, are there no prisons?
No, sir. Plenty of prisons.
Workhouses in operation?
Yes, sir, they are, although I wish I could say they are not.
Ah, I had thought something had happened to deprive them of their useful cause.
Yes, sir, we were just looking to furnish some drink, some meat, and some warmth, that is all. How much should we put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be left anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. Since you ask what I wish, then that is what I wish. I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. My taxes support the prisons and workhouses. Those badly off should go there.
Many can't go there, and frankly, many would rather die.
Then they should do it and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Must they wail on this sidewalk? I suppose you'll be taking the whole day tomorrow.
It'd be convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair. If I were to dock you a day's wages, you wouldn't think that fair,
It's only once a year, sir.
Bah! Poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But I suppose you need the whole day. Be here all the earlier the next day.
Yes, sir, I will, sir. Merry Christmas, sir.
That's it.
Scrooge took his melancholy dinner in his melancholy tavern, then his melancholy walk home. He lived in Jacob Marley's old house. There was nothing special about the door knocker, except that it was large. And Scrooge, with the key in the lock to the door, saw in the knocker an old face.
Jacob?
And then it was gone.
Bah!
Nevertheless, Scrooge was unsettled with his evening tea in his chambers when the doorbell started to toll.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Hello? Oh my God. Please! Is this still a house? Please go away! Who is there? Who is there? Hello? Hello?
Then noises, loud noises, coming up the stairs, and a ghastly face straight through the heavy door.
What do you want with me? Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Can you sit down?
I can.
Do it then.
You don't believe in me, do you?
I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because the smallest thing can affect them. You could be an undigested bit of beef or a crumb of cheese. There's more gravy than I've grave about you, whatever you are. These dreadful apparition! Why do you haunt me?
Because I am damned. In life, my spirit never walked beyond our counting house. Because of that, in death, my spirit can't stop traveling. Forced to wear these chains that I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. I am damned. Damned!
But Jacob, you were always a good man of business.
Business? Mankind was my business. Common welfare. Charity. Mercy. Benevolence was my business. But we squandered it on others' debt. Hear me! My time is almost gone.
I will, but don't be hard on me, Jacob. Please.
I am here to warn you of a chance of escaping my fate.
You were always a good friend. Thank you, Jacob.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance? I'd rather not.
Expect the first tomorrow night when the bell tolls 1. The second on the next night at the same hour. Third, the next night on the last stroke of 12. You will see me no more. For your sake, remember what we've spoken.
Humbug! Bah!
And Scrooge slept with not a hint of worry, as Marley was nothing more than an underdone potato,
Oh, spirits.
gone from his mind until...
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past. The things I will show you will be nothing more than the shadows of what have been, and they will not see us.
What brought you here?
Your welfare. Rise and walk with me.
You can't go out that window. We'll fall.
Only touch my hand, and we're all
Ah! Where are you taking me?
to places you've been, like this warehouse.
How did we get here so fast? Fezziwig! Old Fezziwig himself! And Dick Wilkins! Dick and I were good friends!
Yo ho, my boys! No more work tonight. Christmas Eve, Dick. Ebenezer, stoke up that fire. Move those chairs. We need room to dance. We're having a party.
What a grand party that was. I met Isabel at this party. We danced. Old Fezziwig knew how to have a party. It wasn't required. He spent a fortune but cared not. He was happy that we were happy. I would certainly like to say a few words to my clerk about now.
My time grows short. Quick, take hold.
Isabel?
Another idol has replaced me. It matters little to you.
What idol?
A golden idol. You fear the world too much, Ebenezer. I've seen everything good you do go away one by one until the master passion, gain, engrossed you.
I've gotten wiser, but I haven't changed towards you. Have I ever sought release from you?
In words, no, never.
In what, then?
A changed nature, a different spirit. But if you were free today, would you still choose me, a poor girl from a poor family?
You fool! Say something!
I thought not. I release you, Ebenezer.
Spirit, please take me from this place. I cannot bear it.
I told you, these are merely shadows of things that have passed. They are what they are. Do not blame me.
Remove me. Leave me. Take me back. Haunt me no longer.
As Scrooge struggled with the spirit, he was conscious of being exhausted and overcome with irresistible drowsiness. And back in his bed before he knew it, he barely had time to get in his own bed before sinking into heavy sleep.
Close to Christmas past. Marley.
Scrooge awoke in his own bedroom. There was no doubt about that. But it was the room next to his that he shuffled in his slippers and gown to, attracted by a great light, where the walls and ceiling were hung with living green. Mistletoe, holly, and ivy reflected back the light, as if many mirrors had been scattered about. Sitting on a throne made of a heap of feasting meats, pies, cheeses, fruits, and cakes was a great giant with a glorious torch as Scrooge peeked around the corner.
Come in, and get to know me better, man. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. You have never seen the likes of me before.
Never.
You've never walked forth with my younger brothers?
No, I don't think so. Have you many brothers?
More than 1,800.
Oh, well, that's a tremendous family to provide for. Spirit, take me where you will. I learned a lesson last night. Tonight, if you have a lesson to teach, I'd like to learn.
Touch my robe.
Scrooge did as he was told and held fast. Just like that, the room and contents vanished, and they stood upon snowy streets on a Christmas morning. Scrooge and the ghost passed on invisible into Scrooge's clerk, Bob Cratchit's home, where the ghost blessed the home with a sprinkle of his torch.
Where has your precious father been? And Tiny Tim?
Father!
Here he is, Mother!
He's here!
Merry Christmas, dear.
Hello, dear. Merry Christmas, children.
Merry Christmas, Father!
And how did Tiny Tim behave?
Oh, as good as gold. And better. He told me coming home that he hoped people saw him in the church because he was a cripple. And it might be pleasant to them to remember that upon Christmas Day, who made lame beggars walk and blind men see.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Tim, my love. Come now, everyone. Christmas dinner's ready.
Oh, look at that marvelous goose.
It was the smallest bird Scrooge had ever seen.
That's the smallest bird I've ever seen.
Oh, that is a marvelous bird.
It would be nice to, one day, perhaps, let the children know what a turkey tastes like.
One day, perhaps. One day. All right. A toast to my lovely family on this lovely Christmas. And to Mr. Scrooge, the founder of our feast.
Ha! See, Ghost? He knows I provide fairly.
Huh. Founder of our feast. I'd like him here and tell him a thing or two.
My love, please.
Roberts, you know how he is. Such a stingy, terrible, despicable, unfeeling man, and you know it.
Please, dear, it's Christmas. In a way, I feel sorry for him. He's very lonely, and I see his misery every day.
All right. For Christmas, and your sake, not for him. Long life to him. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy, I'm sure.
Cheers! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry
And
Christmas!
God bless us, everyone.
It's almost as if you can't fathom how they could be so happy with so very little.
No, it's not that. It's Tiny Tim. Will he die?
Speak to me. I see a crutch without an owner. An empty chair at the table.
No. No.
Come, my time is short.
And he said, bah humbug to Christmas! And he meant it!
Fred, I can't believe you like him.
He's a comical old fellow, that's the truth. Even though not as pleasant as he could be, but his attitude only hurts himself. Who suffers? Him? He decides he doesn't like us and won't have dinner with us. What does he lose? A very good dinner.
Indeed, a very good dinner.
I always wanted to come.
Come, my time is short.
Where are we going?
I said my time is short.
Ghost! Where are we? Is this a church?
My time on earth is past. Look to me no more. Ghost? Hello? Anybody? Where am I?
What is that? Who are you?
The ghost slowly, silently approached. It came near. Scrooge bent down to one knee, for the ghost seemed to glow with gloominess and mystery. Shrouded in a black cloak which concealed its head, its face, its form, nothing visible with the exception of one outstretched hand, and the ghost never spoke.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of yet to come? Ghost of the future? I fear you more than any other I've seen, but I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I hope to be another man from what I was, I am ready to go with you and be thankful. Will you not speak to me? Where are you pointing? Lead on, spirit! Time is precious to me.
They entered the city, but barely, and found their way among a group of merchants. Noticing that the spirit's hand was pointed their way, Scrooge made a point to listen to their conversation.
I don't know much, only that he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Ha! I thought he'd never die.
Everybody been waiting for him to die.
Ain't that the truth?
I've never seen a fellow more disliked, and he did it all to himself.
Now, where's all that money going?
I don't know. I know I ain't got it.
Spirit, this man's story sounds like my own.
The scene changed, and Scrooge now stood near a bare bed. A pale light fell straight on the bed, and on it,
What is this?
unwatched, uncared for, was the covered body of an unknown man that had been looted of everything of value.
What is this? Spirit! Let me see some tenderness connected with death, or this place shall forever haunt me. Please, Spirit!
The ghost brought him to poor Bob Cratchit's house, the one he visited before. The mother and children were sitting around the fire, quiet, very quiet.
Hello, my loves.
Hello, my dear. Did you go?
Yes, love. I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how green a place it is. But you'll see it soon. I promised him I would visit on Sundays. Oh, my child. Oh, my little child.
Father.
Oh, Robert,
Please
no.
don't be
Father, please don't cry.
You'll be all right.
Spirit, something tells me our time together is coming to an end. Don't know how I know it, but tell me, the man lying with his face covered, whom we saw lying dead,
The ghost of Christmas yet to come brought him before a tombstone in a lonely churchyard.
before I go closer to that stone, Spirit, please tell me, are these the shadows of the things that will be? Or are they the shadows of things that may be?
Still, the ghost pointed down to the grave which it stood. Scrooge crept forward and looked into the grave, and following the finger, read upon the stone of the neglected name, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Am I the man lying on the bed? No, Spirit! Oh no! Spirit, please! I am not the man I was. I will not be the man I was on the path to being before. Why must you show me all this if I am unable to change it? I will honor Christmas in my heart and keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three will live in me. How, please, may I wipe away this writing on the stone?
Scrooge was praying so intently, eyes clenched shut, that he didn't notice everything had changed. From dark to light, graveside to bedroom.
Back in my bed. I'm back in my room. And I'm alive. I'm alive! And I'm happy to be alive! I'm as giddy as a schoolboy! I've never felt so full. The day! Ah, what a beautiful day! A bright day! A cold day! Ah. Say, boy, what day is today?
Eh?
The day. Do you know what day it is today?
Day? Why, it's Christmas Day, of course.
Christmas Day. I haven't missed it after all. The ghost did it all in one night. Of course they did. Hello, my fine fellow.
Hello.
Do you know the poulterers around the corner and down the street?
I should hope I did.
Intelligent, remarkable boy. Do you know whether they've sold the prize turkey that was hanging in the window? Not the little one, the big one.
What? The one as big as me?
What a delightful boy. A pleasure to talk to you, lad. Yes, the one as big as you.
It's hanging there now.
It is. Go and buy it.
Wonkers!
No, I mean it. Go and buy it, and tell them to bring it here. Then I'll tell them where to bring it. Come back with the man and I'll give you a shilling. Come back in less than 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown.
The boy remembered thinking he had never run that fast in all his life.
I'll send it to Bob Cratchit's. He won't know who sent it. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim.
His hand shook as he wrote the address down for the poulterer. After sending turkey and driver off to Bob Cratchit's, Scrooge dressed in his best and went out on the street to spread cheer to the people he never bothered to even say hello to before.
Good day to you, sir, and a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
He passed the door a dozen times before gathering the courage to finally go up and knock.
Well, I'll be Uncle Scrooge.
Hello, Fred. I've come to dinner. May I come in?
Of course, Uncle. Please come in and meet everyone. Everyone, please meet my dear Uncle Scrooge.
Oh, yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. And a Merry Christmas.
And dine they did, and stayed up late catching up with as much merriment as anyone had ever had. And Scrooge was early to the office the next morning, and poor Bob Cratchit was running late, a full 18 and a half minutes.
What do you mean, coming in here at this time of day?
I'm very sorry, sir. I am behind in my time.
You are? Yes, I think you are. Step this way, please.
Begging your pardon, sir. It's only once a year. It won't be repeated. I was making rather merry yesterday, sir.
Now, I'll tell you what, my friend. I'm not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. Therefore, I'm going to raise your salary.
Sir.
Got your tongue, Bob?
But, begging your pardon, sir.
Merry Christmas, Bob. And a merrier Christmas than I've ever given you before. I'll raise your salary and do whatever I can to help your struggling family. And discuss your affairs this very afternoon with a bowl of Christmas punch. Make up the fires, Bob. Go get another scuttle of coal before you dot another eye. Away with you, Bob.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the old city ever knew. And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if ever any man did. And so, as Tiny Tim observed,
And God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, everyone. And the name stayed the very same, even 7 years later.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Have we had the pleasure of meeting...
Just go ahead.
Son of a bitch.
You got whipped cream?
Actually. Leave it behind. Bring the whipped cream.
I believe it has done me good and will do me good. And I say God bless it. That was a good read.
One more sound out of you, Cratchit.
You are Scrooge McDuck.
I told you. It's a mix of Scrooge McDuck.
It's not a mix. It's a carbon copy.
It's not either.
Staunchy British accent.
No, man. Look, that's what I love about it, too, is because everybody has their different... and actually, yours is top 3 so far.
Scrooge McDick.
Scrooge McDick.
Jesus Christ.
Scrooge McDick.
It didn't take long.
Okay, now you'll start laughing. Now start laughing, but don't sound like you. Don't laugh like a.
I'm just giving different laughs.
I know, but you were laughing like a. Well, this is not Hansel and Gretel's Christmas Carol. Touch my robe.
Is that what the kids are saying these days?
You laugh all the time. What are you talking about? Laugh.
I don't know. I know I ain't got it. I can't, man. That's
okay.
Sickening.
2 more times just like that.
Father, he's here.
Okay.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. Leave it.
About this puberty thing?
Huh?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this puberty stuff?
Oh, no, I know all about it.
Yeah, I
know. Right in the middle of it.
I know all about it. You're a very fine speaker, sir. Very powerful. I wonder if you should go into Parliament. Oh, let's do that again. We'll get that out. Never.
Gassy spirits.
I am the ghost of Christmas gastro. Top 10 moment, Tim.
The ghost of Sports Center past.
Your it's going to be way better than mine.
I just wasn't sure how it works. I'm learning.
I don't know how it works either.
Right.
I've never done this before.
I thought you were trying to find something on the computer. I'm like, that's
sorry.
page 2.
That's page 1.
Oh.
My bad.
Come on, man. Okay.
Sorry.
That's why I was so confused. I'm like, I still don't see clapping. I'm not.
You know I'm stupid. So try that. Another idol has replaced me.
Don't laugh.
I'm sorry, I can't help. I laugh at me, not you.
Yes, sir, but we are here looking to furnish some drink, some meat for warmth. I screwed that up. I went into a weird Japanese.
You just got all snatch on me.
I gotta go that way.
You got all snatch on me.
That's the way Fred's gonna be.
Here he is, mother.
I'm sorry. That was good. Just envisioning you as Mrs. Cratchit, though. That's the problem. Is more
You're
in my
welcome.
brain. Like, just
Must be that bustier I'm wearing. Indeed, a very good dinner.
You're better at the girl voice.
Scrooge. Damn it. You sit down and I'm like Scrooge McDick.
I'm gonna start there again.
Okay.
And God bless us, everyone.
One more time with gusto. Why are you? Come on, man. I'm directing a play.
God bless us, everyone. Use one of the other four.
What are the other four? What?
One of the other four takes that I did. They're just fine. I don't have to keep doing it all over. You don't 100 times. You're not Ron Howard. I understand that you want it done. I did it 4 times. You're very upset.
I'm not upset.
I am.
Can you do one more?
No. Turn the damn microphone off.
No. What the hell? Everything.